welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I'm just messing with you guys. I'm just messing with you. We got to go 5 miles to go pick up our load. It's about 12:15. We got a 12:30 appointment. We got to go 5 miles. So, we got to get rolling in that truck real quick. But before we roll down that road, we got to roll the music. So let's go. All right, so we're at the front gate over here. We got here right at 12:30, which was the plan. Last time when I showed up early, they made me leave and come back. So we got here right at 12:30, and she came out. She does a trailer inspection, make sure you're pre-cooled, make sure that your trailer's clean, food grade, and then once she does that, she gets your pickup number from you, and she goes in and she radios back to the warehouse and asks them, where they want me, and then she'll come and tell me either a door number, a dock number, or a lane number. So that's what I'm waiting on right now, is for her to open the gate, signal me up, and then she'll tell me a lane or a dock number. And then we got to go check in at the warehouse. And once you check in at the warehouse, then they'll get you get you loaded over there. But this is just to get in. You got tight security over here at Hill Marchese. Man, it's a beautiful day. They still have puddles here from the rain a couple days ago, but for the most part, the rain helped clear the air up, and it's like 70 degrees, so wonderful weather, beautiful weather. I'm trying to find things to talk about until she waves me in. I thought it'd be a little quicker. That's why I started recording. All right, let's see what she says. Stop in front of the office? Okay. All right, so that's a new one. They said to stop in front of the office. All right. So we'll get back here and we'll see about what that means for us. Why we got to run into the office. I was coming out of here yesterday, or the other day, and this whole thing was full of water. And you see that pothole where that cone is like, buried halfway? Yeah, I hit that thing, man. I hit that. It's like a foot deep, because it was just underneath the puddle. And I was trying to go through the shallow side of the puddle, and then I just caught my right tire right there. Just boom! I was like, whoa! I almost felt like I hit my bumper, but I looked. I didn't scrape or anything. So that's where that 18-inch bumper comes in handy. That thing doesn't ride as low as a 20. Definitely not as low as a 22. So I got away with one there, because that whole area was flooded out, covered in water, couldn't see anything. And that was only like my second time here. So, and it'd been like, I don't know, 4 months since the last time I was here, 3 months. So I couldn't remember if there was a pothole or not, or probably had gotten worse too through the rain. So anyway, you just got to weave your way back here through some of their processing and that kind of stuff to get back to the cold storage. I wish they would build a second entrance, but I think they don't. All the milk trucks go in on that entrance, and I don't think they want to have to staff a whole other security booth. So instead of having a truck entrance right here for the cold storage, you got to come in through the milk truck entrance. So maybe at some point there will be a you know, something that you know, they get busy enough where they decide to do that. But I don't know. Oh man, there's a lot of trucks back here waiting in the lanes. So these trucks on the right already have dock numbers, and they're just waiting for the trucks that are in those dock numbers to get out. So let's see what they say about this one. I'll run in there, come back and report to you guys. All right. So I've already been back here over an hour. I went and checked in, and she told me just to pull up and park. And so I pulled up over here and parked in lane 7, but she said that's not the door I'm going to be in. Not to back into to door 7 when it gets free. That I'm just kind of staged here until they can get me a door where my stuff is going to be loaded. My stuff's going to be loaded all the way down on that side of the warehouse. So for now I'm here, and then she'll back me into a door whenever I get one. But the reason why it took me so long to get you guys an update is because when I pulled up here in lane 7, right next to me in lane 8 was a subscriber named Chris. And so he came up, we were talking, chatting it up. And so Chris, good to meet you. Good to meet you. And he's over here running in and out of Hillmar Cheese every day. So I'm on his on his turf right now. He runs circles in and out of this place, and he doesn't have to wait for the to get checked in, because he runs with the carrier that's got the they got the pre-pass. But anyway, they get to cruise on through without getting checked in. They just wave at the front gate and they let them in. So anyway, we don't have that luxury. But he had to wait just like everyone else for a door. They didn't hook him up that much. He had to sit over here and wait for a door for, shoot, at least an hour, because he was already parked when I got here, and I've been parked here for an hour. So he was parked for a while waiting for a door. So I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get a door, but as long as it takes, we'll don't have any other choice but to wait and try and get this thing loaded up so we can get headed to Utah, St. George, Utah. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when I know when we get a door. How about that? Yeah. All right, and we are loaded. We are loaded with 42,500 pounds of cheese. About to go back to St. George, Utah. So this is what we're doing, but I'm hungry, so I'm over here at this little Chevron. It's got a really good little deli and a little market inside. They got tacos, burritos, hamburgers, cheeseburgers. If you've ever watched Wandering Pete, the YouTube channel Wandering Pete, this is one of his secret spots right here, because he goes over to the livestock auction down there and all that kind of stuff. And so anyway, so they got truck parking over here, got a nice wide area. So it's right on the corner of Lander Avenue and Bradbury Road. So it's a good little food spot. The tacos, the burritos are really good. So I'm gonna get in here and get some food. We're gonna skip El Gordo Velox today because we got a lot of truck driving to do, and I don't want to record myself eating. I'm just gonna go in, grab some food, and get on the road. So let's do it. All right, we're headed south on the 99, the double Glock. And yeah, we're gonna head down 99, catch 58 in Bakersfield, cut over to 15 and go straight up to St. George, Utah. So pretty cool route. I like this route. I like this lane. It keeps me out of Southern California traffic. Vegas has a little bit of traffic, but I won't be going through Vegas tonight until way late. I'm thinking we'll get there around 2:30 a.m. Mountain Time. So 1:30 a.m. according to my according to Pacific time, my terminal time on my e-log. So yeah, like not a big deal. Shouldn't be there too late tonight. We were able to make way better time. We got out about an hour earlier this time than we did last time, so I'm excited about that. I don't even know. I might have already mentioned that. That's how excited I am about that. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember. I keep having conversations in between recording, and it's hard for me to keep track of what I've said to you guys and what I've said to people on the phone when they ask me, "Hey, how's your day going? What's going on?" And I tell them stuff, and then I'm like, "Wait, did I tell that to YouTube, or did I tell that to my friend or my wife?" Or I can't remember. I can't keep things straight. But we're gonna keep on heading south, and we'll probably stop. I don't know where I'm gonna stop and get fuel yet. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll go all the way to Tehachapi this time. I don't know. We'll find out, or you'll find out in a minute. Won't be too long for you, that's for sure. Made it into Nevada to get my fuel and take my 30, so we're gonna stop right here in Primm, Nevada. Right here, there's a Flying J right here at Whiskey Pete's. Yeah. Kind of looks like the fuel islands might be full. Pretty busy out here for almost 11 o'clock at night. Let's see, maybe we can find an open one. Oh yeah, there's one open one. All right, we'll get in here, get some fuel, and take our 30 here, and we'll continue on our way. We got, about 2.5 hours left, I think, something like that. Oh, out of service. Bummer. Out of service. All right. This guy on my left. Oh, that pump's broken too, so. Man, this is terrible. I don't know how I'm gonna find. I don't know which line to get in for fuel. It's just silly. All right, so we're here at Whiskey Pete's because the Flying J is over there, and they've got like multiple pumps that aren't working but no cones blocking them, so people keep pulling up into those spots like I did and then having to back out, and it's just real hectic over there. And they don't have any room to pull forward and wait. Like if the guy next to you, like if you both pull forward, the guy next to you is going to take your bumper off. So I decided to pull out of there and come over here on like this little entrance road, and I'm parked on a red curb just to get out of the way so other guys could put fuel and stuff. But yeah, this is not as cool as I remember it 6 years ago. It's kind of trashy now. But you know, you could run in here to Whiskey Pete's and play some gaming, some 21 and over gaming for all you gambling enthusiasts. I personally am a fan of keeping my money, so I don't gamble often. Every once in a while I'll throw a little bit of money down. Well, you guys saw, if you watched that video with me and Rogue Knight when we were in Fernley, Nevada at the Flying J over there. Now that one was actually really nice compared to this one, that Flying J over there. But anyway, I'm just standing here waiting for my 30 minutes to get up and giving you guys a little view of the casino. At least there's, you know, bright flashy lights. That makes it feel cool, right? But anyway, let's get back in El Hueso, and got 2.5 hours left to go, so let's get on it. Hammer down. All right, we made it. Man, hyper speeded our way over here. Had to hammer down to get that hyper speed going. No, but we're gonna just tuck in here for the night once again. I like this little lane we're on. I like this little route we're running. It was a little busier tonight than it was previous nights. A lot more cars out on the road on I-15, and but I mean, still, the little bit of traffic we caught in Bakersfield and Fresno is nothing compared to any traffic going into the Bay Area or Sacramento or LA or the Inland Empire. I mean, it's like, it's not even comparable. It's not even the same category. People from those places wouldn't even call what I hit traffic. They would just say we hit a little slowdown, whatever. It wasn't nothing. So anyway, I'm digging this route, and I might have the opportunity to do more of these loads next week. So I don't know, we'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about whether or not we want to get, you know, kind of locked in and running a lot of similar loads, a lot of the same loads over and over again. You know, not good for YouTube content. I'll have to start getting silly again and creative, start coming up with Friday Night Chicken Lights. Remember that? I think that was my favorite one out of all the weird little things I've done. Friday Night Chicken Lights was pretty funny. It was gonna be good too. It was gonna be even better than it was. It was gonna be like a whole like montage of me like throwing a Gatorade bottle touchdown pass, ooh, slow motion. It was gonna be awesome, but it got cut short. Anyway, if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, I'm sorry. It's too much to explain, too little time. Go back and watch some videos. Go search for the video where I did Friday Night Chicken Lights. All right. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning, and then we'll talk numbers. I mean, it's the same numbers as the first time we did it. $2,600. So, but we'll talk more about it in the morning when we make our delivery, and we'll you know, talk about you know, what that looks like. What that looks like on the real side, especially with all the fuel we've been using, because we're doing 600 miles a trip. But yeah, we'll talk about that stuff in the morning, because right now my eyes twitching. I gotta go to bed. I need some sleep. So I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I woke up to 2 missed phone calls, 2 text messages, and an email. All asking me if I was going to make my appointment this morning. And, you know, I don't mind it. You know, I muted my phone, so none of that woke me up. I woke up to my alarm 20 minutes before my appointment time. But I have, like, tracking enabled on this thing. So they see, like, they see where I'm at. So why would they have to call and text and email to find out if I'm going to make my appointment when they can clearly see that I'm right outside the driveway? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm right around the corner. So, kind of frustrating. One of those things where you're like, why even have the tracking if you guys are just going to be calling me all the time anyway? I thought that was the whole point. Like, what they always say is it's going to reduce check calls. No, it like emboldens them for more check calls. But anyway, we're just going to pull up here around the corner to go check in. And last time it was pretty quick when they unloaded me on Tuesday, so I'll be expecting that again. Or Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Alright, let's pull around the corner and get checked in. So there's one warehouse right here to our left where those trailers are. And then where I delivered a couple days ago is right here. Just turn right at the stop sign and it's first driveway on your right. So this is really tight in here though, man. Really tight. So just back up over here, kind of setting myself up for a to get in the docks there on the right. But I don't know looks like they only got one dock open right now. But I'm gonna run inside, check in, and we'll go from there. All right, so I checked in. They've got basically 3 working doors, and all of them are taken right now. They're all, well, here, I'll show you guys. All right, so yeah, they've got 2 of their trailers dropped, and then that red truck in there. So she said those 2 drop trailers are loaded. She's just waiting for guys to come over and pull them out. So if and when guys come and pull them out, or the red truck gets done, then that Martin truck that's waiting over there will get in there before me, and then the second open dock I'll be getting into. So turn you back around. All right, we got in the dock, and it took almost an hour for us to get in the dock, but we got in here. I was gonna record me pulling into the dock and all of that, backing down in here, but there was just a lot of stuff moving around. I couldn't get the camera set up and all that, so it second time doing it. You know, I did it on Wednesday, so doing it today wasn't too bad. I had like a little window of a break in traffic right when I needed it, so I just pulled straight out, back straight in. The only problem was sliding the tandems. If you get down on that decline a little too far, the tandems, it gets harder to slide those tandems. So I had to pull up and get on a little more flat ground before I could slide them. With 42,500 pounds in the box, it gets a little difficult to slide those things. But anyway, this is it, man. I just got the green lights. These guys are already done, so it took a while for me to get a dock, but as soon as I got a dock, they unloaded me and made it pretty quick. So he should be running out with my paperwork anytime right now, anytime soon. And yeah, so all right. Whew. We got out here. I don't know what to say. I'm editing this video, and every time I turn on the camera, I say, all right. I sound like just trucking over here. All right. But so I'm trying to come up with something else to say, and I don't know what that was. Woo. Gosh, dang it. I wish I was like better at this. I've been doing this for a while now. I've been doing this steady for a year now. Pretty close to a year. It was last November that I really got going like steady on making videos. So you'd think I'd have it down a little bit better, but I don't. But anyway, we already talked the numbers on this exact load, because we did this exact load on Tuesday. It was $2,600, $4 and something per mile. Pretty good rate per mile. Pretty good thing. So I guess what I wanted to talk about on this is really good rate, and but what really makes the rate stand out to me is that I'm doing it on a 600-mile load. So so I wanted to kind of say, like, rate per mile is cool so long as your variables in that equation are good. Like, you got to do enough miles to make the revenue number worth it, because it's all about revenue to me. I don't love rate per mile as a metric. I like revenue. Like, I know I need between $22,000 and $24,000 of revenue each month for me to like pay my bills, set money aside, and all of that. And that $2,000 like variance is based solely on fuel, how much fuel consumption I have. So fuel is the big thing. That's what's killing me right now. El Hueso is a thirsty truck, and so I'm spending like $650 a week right now on fuel, which is crazy. It's more than double what I pay for like the truck, the trailer, and my insurance per I'm sorry, did I say $650 a week? $650 a day. And it costs me $300 a day for the truck, trailer, and insurance. So more than double. And so anyway, so the rate per mile is good, but what makes it really good on this load is that it's over 600 miles. Because I could get a really good rate per mile on a short load, and it doesn't. It really, what matters is revenue. And so this bringing in $2,600 of revenue is really good. I'm happy with it. I booked 2 of these on Monday. Monday I booked the Tuesday load and the Thursday load. So I had $5,200 of revenue booked by Monday afternoon. And I just thought any back hauls I get will just be, the the gravy, the cherries on top. So anyway, so that is the numbers on this. That's kind of the angle I wanted to take on the numbers, since we already broke down the numbers. I just wanted to say the part of that equation that really works out for me is that it's over 600 miles, and that we're still getting over $4 a mile on over 600 miles, because that's going to pay off on the revenue side of things a lot. I mean, once I pick up this load today, once my 10 hours resets, and once my I got about an hour left before I take off. I'm going to go back to Americold. We're going to have more adventures at Americold in Henderson, Nevada. So we'll see. Stay tuned to the next video to see if I have any more fiascos over there. But anyway, once I deliver that load, though, from Americold, I will be over $9,000 in revenue this week. So really good week. Really high fuel costs, but really good week overall. And so that's going to be... yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm most happy about is revenue. Rate per mile is cool, but only if you get a large revenue number, because rate per mile only works when you put in a lot of miles. So if you got a good rate per mile and a lot of miles, good. If you got a really high rate per mile and low miles, that means your revenue number's low. So it's all about revenue to me. Revenue can't happen without a good rate per mile. So I always just look at revenue. I had a comment, and he said, hey, you used to hate rate per mile and now you use it every video. Well, it's just because that's the metric that everyone else uses, so I use it. But I still don't love it. Still, it's all about the revenue, man. It's all about that $9,000 at the end of the week. That's all that it's about. So anyway, peace out. Love you guys. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then we'll get this next load started. You have to tune into the next video for that. Peace.